What's up guys, it's your boy, Barca Boy 103. Today we're going to be doing the match preview for Barcelona versus Viktoria Plzeň in the Champions League. The Champions is back for Barcelona, of course, after a quick spell in the Europa League last season. Yet again, we are in the group of death where this, of course, will be the easiest opponent on paper. Nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing, but the 3 points in this match for Barcelona, or else we're going to have a long road in the Champions League. But before we get into it, make sure you guys smash that like button down below. Let's try to get to 200 likes this video. Be very much appreciated. And also, if you're new, make sure you subscribe down below if you haven't already, and let's get into it. Now, before we get into the video, this video is sponsored by LU Soccer. LU Soccer is one of the most versatile replica jersey websites on the market. They have a variety of range of so many jerseys from the Premier League. They have Serie A, Bundesliga, CONCACAF. They sent me some of their jerseys and I got some of the retro Barcelona kits. They have retro kits there as well. Got the 2001 away kit, absolutely fantastic quality as well. I got the 2009 home kit for Barcelona as well with the logo. You got the sleeve sponsors, absolutely brilliant and high quality. But they also have different jerseys from other sports as well. They have NFL, which of course is American football, and they also have NBA as well. What I have with me, they sent me 2 NBA kits. First one, Lakers with Kobe Bryant on the back, RIP, what a legend. And also my local team in the Toronto Raptors. I tell you what, the quality on this jersey is so high. They got the original badges as well. They got the name on the back, Vince Carter, what a Toronto Raptors legend. I tell you what, this is one of the most versatile websites out there. They also have some shoes. They have Air Jordans. They got Yeezy shoes at all fantastic prices as well. So what are you waiting for? Make sure you hit the link in the top of the description down below and check out LU Soccer today. Kickoff time for this match will be taking place at 9 p.m. local time, so regular Champions League kickoff time, and this match will be taking place at the beautiful Spotify Camp Nou. And the referee for this match has also been confirmed, and it's a 32-year-old Belgium Laurens Vezer, who is now coaching his second ever Champions League game, and first, of course, for Barcelona. Let's start off by taking a look at Barcelona's Champions League group. It does contain, of course, Bayern Munich, Inter Milan, and Viktoria Plzeň. On paper, it's going to be difficult. As we all know, we are in the group of death. For me, it's very simple how Barcelona get out of this group. You have to beat Viktoria Plzeň twice, home and away, beat Inter at home, beat Bayern Munich at home. That will put you, of course, on 12 points. Most likely 12 points will get you out of the group. Not guaranteed first, but again, most likely will get you out of the group. I think if we lose twice or, draw, lose one very quickly, our chances could be difficult. Again, worst case scenario, we're looking at the Europa League. Again, I don't think we'll finish bottom of the group, but we want to get into the Champions League round 16. Of course, the club objective, of course, is to reach the quarterfinals minimum. So to get through this group, beat another team in the round 16, and that's how we reach our objective. So again, very difficult. Bayern Munich, one of the best teams in the world. Inter Milan were the toughest team in pot 3, and we did end up getting them second place, of course, in Serie A, Coppa Italia champions, I believe, Super Coppa Italia champions as well, in contention for the Serie A this season, as you all probably know. Top teams, very difficult away grounds as well, San Siro and the Allianz Arena, where Barcelona, let's see if we can pick up some points there. But again, this group is very difficult. But the main thing for me is that Barcelona have to win at home. 9 points at the Camp Nou in each game is the bare minimum. Any drop points at the Camp Nou, I will be worried. So we got to use our fortress right, get the home fans in there, rally the troops up, and get those wins there. And then away from home, that's where it becomes tough. Again, a draw maybe here and there. If we can win away to Viktoria Plzeň, that will give, of course, Barcelona very more chances of qualifying. But again, Inter Milan, Bayern Munich, probably thinking the same thing. Oh, we gotta beat Viktoria Plzeň. But I think Viktoria Plzeň can get a couple points here. They can maybe get a draw against Barcelona, Inter, or Bayern Munich as well. So I don't think they'll finish on 0. It's very possible, but I think they'll get 1 or 2 points. The question now is, where is it going to be? Let's hope it's not against Barcelona, but again, this group for Barcelona is going to be difficult. So in the Champions League, we're going to have to be on our A game. Let's now take a look at our opponents in Viktoria Plzeň. I'm going to fly through this because, to be honest, I've got no idea about them, and also don't want to put in the research, don't want to waste my time on it. Look, they're a Czech team currently in the Czech league. They're in top of the table. We usually see Slavia Prague in there. They're kind of, more prominent Czech top team. Of course, in Greece, you have Olympiacos and Panathinaikos. You have in Belgium, you have Club Brugge. So in Czech, it's usually Slavia Prague. But last season, they finished second in the league. League, where Viktoria Plzeň finished first. And when you finish first, you go through qualifications in the Champions League as well. So of course, Viktoria Plzeň had to go through that as well. They faced Karabag, they beat them, and then they went on. I think from before they faced another team as well. So they go through 2 rounds of qualification in the Champions League. Their last 3 games of all competitions are all wins for them in the Czech League. 3 clean sheets as well for them. So you can tell they're kind of the above standard in the Czech League. Of course, if you look at how many points they have, 16 points out of 6 games. Only one draw points once, which probably was a 0-0 draw, I believe. So I believe they yet to concede a goal this season. And also, Viktoria Plzeň did start their season early. I think they started mid-July, somewhere around there. So you could say they have maybe a few weeks fitness ahead of Barcelona. So that's something to keep in mind as well. Let's take a look at the last 3 games real quick. Again, they play in the 4-2-3-1 formation. Don't even expect me to pronounce any of these guys' names. Like, there's not even a player on their team that I even know from before. Maybe some, like a Malcolm, some player like that just gets there randomly. Nothing like that. I've got no idea. They beat this team 1-0. Same thing, 4-2-3-1 formation again. Same thing in their final game as well. So you can expect that against Barcelona. I know their cam is very good, the number 7. I've heard a few things about him, but other than that, I can't really tell you much. So overall, final thoughts on Viktoria Plzeň. I mean, I didn't really go through that much. Pretty much, they're a decent team in the Czech League, and I would say their fitness levels are very, very high at the moment. This is their manager. He's been coaching in the Czech League for his whole entire career. He really went nowhere else, so you can say he's a master in that league. Players to look out for again. No idea. Probably say that number 7, their cam. I've heard that he's very, very good. Never seen him before. Look, what I would say for Barcelona, for Viktoria Plzeň, do not give them any chances. If you give them the chance and they score, they will park the bus like no tomorrow. Again, they have not conceded a goal this season in their league. They're very hard to break down. But once you break them down, of course, they'll open up and then the goals start coming in. But for me, it's about getting that first goal first before they score. If they score first at the Camp Nou, they're going to lock it down like no tomorrow. Let's now take a look at the squad list. The squad list for this match has been released and confirmed, and it is as follows: Ter Stegen, Pique, Araujo, Busquets, Dembele, Pedri, Lewandowski, Ansu Fati, Varane, Memphis, Christensen, Jordi Alba, Kessie, Roberto De Jong, Raphinha, Kounde, Eric Garcia, Inaki Peña, Balde, Gavi, Pablo Torre, and Arnaud Tenes. So from the squad list, 3 big exclusions. Firstly, of course, Hector Bellerin and Alonso are not fit to be in the squad list. Xavi just confirmed this later on. We'll talk about it in the press conference. But the big one, Miralem Pjanic. His exit is very, very imminent. Again, Xavi just mentioned that in his press conference. Other than that, no other surprises. Let's now get into Jules Kounde's press conference reaction. As we all know, in the Champions League, a player always accompanies a manager, and that player 99% will start the match. And today, Jules Kounde was selected. So let's now get and see what he had to say. Started by saying that, look, we want to win. We are very excited and good dynamics. We're very focused on winning the first game. I prefer to play as a center back, but it doesn't bother me to play as a fullback. Pique is a very competitive person. I'm sure that he'll play throughout the season. He's always helped us as a captain with his advice. His career speaks for itself. He's a very important person for the group. I know that the club that are going to register me, I had full confidence, so I experienced the games I couldn't play with peace of mind. Xavi gives me some different concepts than what I did in Sevilla. I like to contribute in positional play and attack. He helps me to achieve numerical superiority and aggressiveness in play, and also a very high line in the defense. When you're at Barcelona, you play to win the Champions League. There's a lot of room for improvement in this team, of course. The coach is putting his ideas. It's only beginning at the moment. We do have a large and full of quality squad. The intention is to compete very well this year in the Champions League. They did call me Cafu back at Sevilla. It's true, because Sevilla, they had a lot of freedom going up in the attack, and the pivot stayed in my place. Diego Fernando gave me that nickname, of course, Diego Carlos and Fernando from Sevilla. Barcelona, one of the biggest clubs in the world. They always generate enthusiasm despite economic difficulties. Xavi gave me a lot of confidence, and the decision was easy for me to join them. But of course, talking about rejecting Chelsea, and Barcelona is what I was looking for. I'm not surprised by the level of Araujo and Eric Garcia. I follow football a lot, and I already knew their quality. In addition, we get along very well. We talk a lot, and we're going to work so hard for this team to compete to the absolute fullest. It's a very competitive and very difficult group, of course. I'm personally very excited for it, because it's a group that will enjoy a lot of big matches. And lastly, Kounde concluded off by saying that we're going to be pressing very well up front, recovering many balls. There's a lot of room for improvement again, but it's a good sign. We all have a very good attitude. Defending well and not conceding goals is key for our success. And that concluded Jules Kounde's press conference reaction. Have the match against Viktoria Plzeň tomorrow. Time now to get into Xavi's press conference reaction, of course, alongside Kounde this morning as well. A lot of questions by the media, gave us some big insights again. So let's now go and see what our manager had to say. That's by saying that, look, it's the Champions League. We're playing at home against an opponent who has nothing to lose. It's going to be a very tricky matchup. We want to start well in a very complex group. Right now, the goal is to get through to the group stage, and then we'll see after that. Dreaming is free. Why can't we win this competition? He was then asked about Milan Pjanić's situation at the club, of course excluded from the squad list. Xavi from his own mouth said that Pjanić has decided to leave for more opportunities and minutes. He has been a great professional. Everyone chooses their own path, and I wish him all the best. Pablo Torre, I'm counting on him. He's one more that we have in the team. He can participate, and he is on the squad list, of course, for tomorrow. Also confirmed that there will be some rotation, of course. The calendar is very demanding. Players have to rest, and there is a lot of fatigue from the last match against Sevilla. There's discomfort as well. The other day, it was a war in the Sevilla stadium as well. The Ramos Beach won. Very difficult matchup, and this is the reason why we have a big squad. We want to rotate, and that is my idea for tomorrow. Bellerin and Marcos Alonso have not played many minutes, and they need a little bit more physical training. They will be available this Saturday. Again, Bellerin and Alonso not 100% fit for quite yet, but this weekend they should be in that squad list. Seeing Sevilla's match again, I watched the game back. You realized that Sevilla's most chances were offside, but the feeling of that first 15 minutes was we didn't dominate, we lacked patience, but now we can score goals up front. There's been a lot of improvement since I arrived back in November. Positional play is much better, attacking spaces and understanding the triangles as well. I've learned a lot from Guardiola, Luis Enrique. I consider them among the best 5 coaches in the world right now. I prefer to control, but if the rival gives you space, you have to take advantage of that. We did this with Guardiola as well. I remember Henry's goal in the 6-2 against Real Madrid. In the streets, I preserve enthusiasm and desire, seeing people satisfied. Of course, all the shirts now are sold out, the home kits, and of course, that is a very positive sign. I spoke with Ansu Fati this morning, and yes, he is now ready to start matches. Jordi Alba or Pique to play tomorrow, they could, and if not tomorrow, it'll be Saturday. Everyone's gonna help us. We want to be a family to compete for all titles. Kessie will also help us as well. He'll play and he'll be very important. He's still adapting to the process, but he will help us a lot in the future. And lastly, Xavi was asked about Ousmane Dembele. Over the past 24 hours, Ousmane Dembele did interviews with both Mundo Deportivo and Sport, talk about life in Barcelona, injuries, his renewal, how Xavi helped him, also Joan Laporta, Mateo Alemán. Xavi was asked about this. He said, look, from the first day I've seen Ousmane Dembele happy and content, eager. For me, he's a key player. I've insisted a lot that he should stay. I'm part of his happiness, but I'm not in the maximum responsibility as well, because of course it was a collective effort. And that concluded Xavi's press conference reaction ahead of the match against Viktoria Plzeň tomorrow. Let's now get into the lineup predictions. We'll start with the manager, of course, Xavi Hernandez, and of course the main theme of this lineup selection: rotation. We worked so hard in the summer transfer window to have moments like this. We're playing every 2 days until the international break at the end of September. We face, I think, Cadiz on Saturday, then Bayern Munich on Tuesday. Screw La Liga, by the way, for making our schedule like that. We should be playing on Sunday after playing Wednesday in the Champions League, but Javier Tebas has other plans. So again, for Xavi in this lineup, the main thing will be rotation. I think I'll go with this lineup on the screen right now. I think I'll go to Stegen in goal, a back four for Roberto, Kounde, Christensen, and Alejandro Balde. Midfield 3 of Busquets, De Jong, and Pedri, and a front 3 of Raphinha, Lewandowski, and Ansu Fati. Now, the rumor is from the Gala 11 is that Gavi, Araujo, Eric Garcia, and Ousmane Dembele will be rested. So in that case, I think what Xavi will do, bring Roberto to the right back, bring in Kounde in the middle alongside Christensen, bring in, of course, De Jong for Gavi, and then Ansu Fati for Dembele. But there are reports saying that Ferran Torres could start ahead of Ansu Fati as well. So keep that in mind. I think, look, if Ansu Fati is not fit still to start a game, then okay, start with Ferran, sure. But if Ansu Fati is fit, you have got to start him. So again, based on that, I think this is the lineup that Xavi will go with. I didn't see him making any changes anywhere else. I think Busquets got that red card against Sociedad, so he can still play. But again, with Pjanić leaving, you really want to, risk Busquets in a game like this. I'm not quite too sure. Lewandowski as well does not have, a natural replacement for him. Do you want to risk him? Alejandro Balde, you do have now 2 other left backs that you could rotate there. So we'll see. But based on the leaks, based on the rumors right now, this will be the line that Xavi will pick tomorrow in the match. But of course, let me know in the comments below what you think Xavi will go with. Now I'm going to show you guys my lineup, what I would do if I was a Barcelona coach, and I have made one change from Xavi's lineup, and that is I brought in Ferran Torres for Raphinha. Again, I really was considering going full rotation, keep everyone but Ter Stegen full rotate, but I'm like, you know what? you need to keep some rhythm in the team. I was thinking about bringing in Jordi Alba for Alejandro Balde. I said, you know what, Jordi Alba did not play well against Sociedad, kicked the ball in his own face. If he played well, maybe he could have done something there. Pedri did not have really a direct replacement for him in his creative midfield role. You could say you could bring in Pablo Torre, but you want to chuck him in for his game in the Champions League. Too risky. Again, Busquets, do you bring in Pique? She's about to leave. I don't think so as well. Lewandowski doesn't have a natural replacement. If we had a Aubameyang, different story. But here's my game plan. Start with this lineup. Hour mark, I don't care if we're losing 5-0, winning 5-0. I'd take off Balde, Pedri, Busquets, Lewandowski. Maybe just 3 of them, maybe just Busquets, Pedri, Lewandowski, but I would prioritize substitutions. Of course, Kounde missed the first 2 games of the season against Vallecano and Sociedad. He still has some fitness in there. You can maybe rest him on the weekend against Cadiz. Roberto, of course, I don't think has even started a game this season. De Jong's all good. Of course, Christensen has been in and out with his sickness. Ter Stegen against the goalkeeper doesn't really matter. So for me, this is the best line to start the game with, and of course, substitutions will play a massive role as well. And that's the lineup that I would select for this match. But of course, let me know in the comments below. Would you rather pick my lineup or Xavi's lineup? Time now for my score prediction. What do I believe the result would be in this match? I can see from the caption right there, I've just put Barcelona win because we have to win. Have to. I don't care what the score line is. It can go 2 ways. It could be a tight game where Viktoria Plzeň defend very well. In that case, I would probably say 1-0 Barcelona, 2-0, maybe 2-1. We could concede, but of course, Ter Stegen in goal has been doing very well. Defense has been solid, but if we break down Viktoria Plzeň early, this could be a goal fest, 3-0, 4-0, 5-0. It can go either way. I cannot see this being a draw. I think Barcelona will win, or Viktoria Plzeň maybe will nick something in the end, but we'll wait and see. Again, it is a must win. Nothing but the 3 points. So I really don't care about a score prediction, but of course, let me know your score predictions down in the comments below. So that was my match preview for Barcelona versus Viktoria Plzeň in the Champions League. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, and of course, leave me your thoughts down below in the comments on everything we discussed. But the main thing I want to know, firstly, is your score prediction, and secondly, for those lineups. Firstly, would I pick my lineup or Xavi's lineup? What do you think Xavi would go with? What would you go with? You're the manager. Leave me all your thoughts down below, and of course, make sure you guys subscribe down below as well if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for the live watch along. Set the reminder on the screen and come and join me, watch the game with me. Follow Chef the match by my match review. So I'll see you guys tomorrow again for the 1000th time. Nothing but the 3 points. Take care and Forza Barca.